For me, it's kind of everything. And I can touch on some of the other questions that you had too
Please.
with this, but the connection is what you look for. I think one of the questions was like, what makes a good
Yeah.
portrait or what makes a good photo? And it's such a hard question because there's so many things that someone can connect with that someone else can look at and be like, oh, that's boring. I went to a photo, like a museum exhibit of a great photographer, and my partner and I walked through the exhibit. And at the end of it, we are just like, okay, I didn't enjoy that at all. But they're great photos and they're historical photos. And there's no like common thing that it's all. I mean, I guess for a great photo, you can kind of get to that point where it's something that makes you linger on it.
Mm.
But then for each person, what makes you linger on it is going to be different. And I think that for me, the connection is central because all of the photos that I take, and, I will do a photo shoot with someone and I will take 2,000 photos and then I pick one. And that is the photo that I show, or I'll pick six and those are the photos that I show. And the ones that I always come to are the ones where I specifically see myself.
Mm.
It's a photo of that person, obviously, but for me, it's a self-portrait as well, because the moment that I'm capturing is specifically the moment that that person is sharing with me. And it's this thing where people will talk about like timeless images and that kind of thing. And I don't really dive into that with my work because it's so much about that specific moment and the fact that that person was there and I was there. And so because of that, the connection kind of is everything. And there's lots of ways that you can connect with someone. I used to do a thing where if I would shoot celebrities and there was already this power dynamic on set where the celebrity has all these handlers and there's this reverence for them, how do you bring them to the level that you want to work at? So what I would do is while they were getting their hair and makeup done, I would actually sit on the ground by them and chat with them rather than kind of like hover over them or kind of be another person who's bothering them. You know what I mean? And so it was kind of just like that same way of like, well, what do you want to talk about? We're just kind of hanging out here. You might have a little power now. You're sitting up above me. I'm sitting
Yeah.
down.
You're a
But
subject.
yeah, but I'm going to be in charge in a second. We're going to share this together. We're going to make something together. There's lots of ways that you can establish that kind of connection with people.